everybody. I'd like to welcome you out to episode 4 of the GBL Last Call podcast. The two leagues have wrapped up for Madden 17, and now we are getting ready for Madden 18. With me today, I have the Godfather himself, Alejandro Tavera, the Grumpy Ass Mexican. I have the Don of GBL, Emory Pittman, the Hellraiser, Chef Marcus, and the newcomer, Neely Wall.
Hey.
I am your boy, Execution Ali, and we're going to kick this thing off. And so, first off, let's do introductions. We're going to go in reverse order. So, Neely, why don't you start things off? Just introduce yourself and tell us what teams you got in GBL Last Call for Madden 18.
All right, like I said, name's Neely Wall. This year in GBL, I had the Arizona Cardinals, and then in the reboot, I had the Houston Texans. And moving forward with Madden 18, going in the Last Call, I'm gonna have the Broncos. And going with GBL, I got my home team, my Philadelphia Eagles. So we're gonna see what the team talking about. We're gonna try and bring a championship home. Ever elusive.
I bet. Chef.
Yeah, I'm mad.
So introduce yourself and tell us what teams you got in GBL and Last Call.
I don't think I really got to introduce myself. Everybody know me, the long ball specialist.
Who still can't win more than 5 games a season.
Say that again?
No.
Hey, I know one thing, though. I beat you, though, didn't I?
You beat me one time, yo.
But I beat you, though, didn't I?
Hey, remember like
I can say.
Hey, check it out. Real talk. We're going to have a lot more time in Madden this year. Right? Shit going to be a whole lot more different. I'm going to beat the shit out of Emory Pittman. I wasn't even going to
Ooh, a little bit. Let me get this podcast over with.
I wasn't going to throw him no shots today. I came on here to throw shots specifically at Marquise Brown. But I'm going to do that later.
Woo! He said specifically.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Law?
Hey, Chef, man, I can barely hear you, fool.
got-
And back that
Yeah,
phone up,
Chef,
man.
So in GBL, I got the Lions. And that Last Call, I got the Dolphins.
Oh, you
I bet.
taking 2 trash teams. I like that.
Well, Chef on probation because he's missing all them games last year.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, big probation.
Can't be doing that, Chef.
But the Ordell is, that's what the Ordell is. The Ordell is,
He
you play
misses one game and he's gone.
You know what it is.
Chef, why we can't hear you, man? Your voice sound real low.
Maybe y'all phone raggedy or something.
Oh, now
Mr.
you
Raggedy
want
ass phone, man.
to talk about that?
Damn, like that?
What you mean you good?
Oh, no, we got to figure. Let's try to figure that
Come
out,
on,
man. Because I know I can hear you loud and clear when any other time.
Ain't no, I'm good on that.
I know, right now you can't even hear Chef.
Okay, so moving on. Let's go to Godfather. Grumpy Ass Mexican. I know you got the Raiders in Last Call. Who you got?
Last call. Last call, I got the Raiders, and GBL, I'm gonna have the Giants. I had to switch it up, man.
Let's give Grumpy a round of applause for switching it up in the league when he knocked the Raiders. This nigga will take
Hey, definitely give him a round of applause for that one.
Damn, it's been a long time since I saw you play with the Eagles.
It ain't gonna last long.
Right? Yeah, man, for real. Like I said, everybody was like, man, you gotta switch teams, But you know how confusing it is sometimes? You know, when you always play with the same team all the time?
Hey,
Who got the Raiders in
I
GBL?
got a good subject for this episode.
Yeah, who got the Raiders in GBL?
the nigga Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, and then I forget what the rest of the division was looking like.
Man, the
Cam,
division
would you
over
ever
there.
pull up the list?
I got the
division.
list. I got the list ready for y'all when we talk.
I
About it.
bet.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
division
so
over there.
okay, M, since we on you, go ahead. Who you got in GBL and Last Call for 18?
So Last Call, I got the Panthers. I'm looking forward to playing with Cam. Since they saying they changed the way the players move, You won't be able to make them hard cuts with the linebackers no more, except for high rated linebackers. I'm glad I got Luke out there. And then I got the Browns in GBL. You know, I think that's a nice young little talented squad. I wanted the Steelers, but Josh Evans bitch ass took them.
Okay. So that means you're gonna tank the first season?
No, I'm not gonna tank the first. Look,
Damn.
There he is.
look,
There he is.
look. Yo, why you had to throw that out there?
Damn, we throwing.
No,
going down, huh?
no tanking this time because it kind of fucked me up with being able to pick the teams. Mateo came to me last because I did the tanking shit in last call. Plus tanking in last call is kind of fucked up because Law my guy, and all he asked to do is for me to play the game. So I ain't gonna fuck with that.
Yeah, man, that's what we were telling you, dude. You fucking, you know, we all put effort in GBL and last call, but then you come in the last call and you tank.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Man. But niggas saw when I wasn't tanking. Because when I was tanking, everybody like I can't win with the Giants. When I came in, I focused 13-3 each time I focused. So it ain't none of that. You know.
So we'll see. Law Dog.
Mark these words, right?
Yeah.
You said you got again, Em?
I got the Browns and the Panthers.
And the Browns?
Yeah, I'm here.
You put 2 wins on my schedule.
Hey, so Law, go ahead and introduce yourself and then
Jeff,
give
you
me
need
your
a new
2
phone,
teams
man.
for your last call, Madden 18.
What's up, fellas? I'm Law Co-Commish and last call GBL, and I got. Shit, I can't remember. I got the Jags and GBL, I believe,
Yeah.
and the Cardinals and last call, I think. I don't be caring what team. I mean, I love the build teams. That's why I hate restarting. You know, it don't really matter what team you start off with, unless you start off with a team with one of them highest salary cap, expensive players like big old caps like Eli Manning or something like that.
Like the Giants, man. That's gonna be a horrible team.
Now, speaking of that, I think
Well, you just got Eli Manning contract to wear a ball suit, but yeah, that's gonna be hard to get rid of.
But
See,
he
bro,
got getting close to
I'll take
retirement
the
time
line,
too, so he ain't gonna last too long.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got everybody introduced. Now let's go to our first topic of the day. And first thing I want to do is we want to wrap up GBL. Now we just wrapped up GBL, and M, right motherfucker that he is, won the Super Bowl again. And so I want to say off the top, congratulations to him. You know, he beat me in the Super Bowl. It was one I knew. I really thought I had that Super Bowl. I thought I was going to win it. I thought
You
I
got
was gonna
cocky,
finally
fool.
beat
You got cocky.
and he got me anyway. So him, I'm gonna give you the floor. Just talk about this last GBL season and how it went for you.
All right, well, this season all kind of came together for me because the season yo kept telling me, yo, you just get back in the lab and do your thing. So I found routes. I don't know why people couldn't out my in routes, but they were my biggest routes this season. I think they play better than drag routes because they develop late and they keep zones down. You know what I'm saying? So I had a phenomenal season. I was number 1 in the defense in all areas. It's a turnover difference. I was number 2. I had 638 all season. That's fantastic. I'm getting.
So you've been in the house all day taking notes for the podcast show?
No, he been taking notes all season. He know exactly how his team was doing. So they ran the table too. They had a perfect season.
He got
But,
a whole
I mean,
notepad over there.
I won 6 games. You know, some of them was hard fought. I mean, I'm happy about this because I got my 1 win against Law, who been whipping my ass all Madden 17. And I actually held Law to 0 points. So I was happy about that. And I beat Mateo twice this season, 1 in the AFC Championship game. In the playoffs, team kind of was playing like shit, honestly. I had the tough game with Ravens, Russell. I had a tough game with Mateo, and then went up. I honestly thought that. Honestly, I'm just like, fuck it. I can't stop the deep ball. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna run the clock out next. I mean, in the second half. But surprisingly, you came out passing that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo,
Like you out of mine.
I got this. Like you passing, you playing in my territory. You feel me? Yeah, you got the 21 points throwing the deep ball in the first half, but second half, I think I shut that down a little bit. It was a phenomenal game between me and y'all. Like, it was a phenomenal game. I thought you had it. I ain't gonna lie. But, you know, I came in the court. I think that we seal the game. And I think that one touchdown, with a minute left in the third, I think that helped me out a lot.
Yeah, it really did.
I didn't take no time. Let me address this shit real quick. This YouTube shit. Number one.
We waiting.
Strike, reverts. A PO shot out of gun bunch week, and none of them plays. I don't think you won't find nobody that plays up like setting their plays up like out routes, all that shit. I'm boosting people. People don't do that shit. So stop with this. I run YouTube shit. People running gun bunch, tight end, that tight end shit. Hot route the motherfucking in route with the code. You can go on my motherfucking streams. I've been developing new schemes every early Madden 17. I played totally different. And it's going I got to say, I had the perfect season. I own all you whores. Nearly, you suck.
Hey, fuck out of here, M. You just be lucky I didn't get to catch you one more time, boy. I really wanted to get a hold of Russell them Ravens. I wanted to play you bad as shit. I promise you I did. I promise you. You know how bad I wanted to play you one more time, man. Look.
You would have lost. Look, Chef, I own your ass too. Here that can say they own me all Madden 17 is law. Everybody else, y'all are my children. All right? And now the floor, now somebody else can have the floor. But nah, thanks fellas for making GBL one of the best leagues out here. Honestly, like it's more than just the commish, it's the users too. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I got some bad apples, Chef, Marquise, some of them they bad apples, but I think Chef did an all right job this season getting his games played. Most of his games that wasn't played wasn't even his fault. Marquise, he did an all right job. So we're gonna see how they do on Madden 18. But as I said,
can I go now?
No, not right now. Hold on 1 second.
You just said
1 second.
Look,
the Super Bowl champion is talking. Respect. The Super Bowl champion is talking. Look, so
I feel the same way about you winning Super Bowls like I feel about Tom Brady.
But look, yo, and I'm tired of that comparison. I ain't even have no tough team this time. I ain't have no 98 speed receivers. I ain't have none of that. So give me my props, man. Give me my props.
I don't hate on nobody, man. I don't hate on nobody.
I did the damn thing. I wasn't lobbing the ball. I was patiently, you feel me, doing my thing. But thank you all for being a part of GBL. Anybody who listening, I appreciate that. Have fun in Madden 18. I think we're going to do simulation for Madden 18, though.
You ain't got if you don't do simulation, you can't build a player.
Right. Hey, so go ahead, Chef. What's your thoughts on this last season of GBL?
I mean, hey, the season was a season, but Madden dying. A lot of people get ready for 18. Like the games that I did get to play in, I beat a lot of people this year. So, like, that was huge to me. Because a lot of people that just irked the shit out of me, man. When I play Madden, I got their ass. I finally got Law. Law been a thorn in my side. Law has stopped me from going to 3 different Super Bowls. Like, he just been a thorn in my side. I finally got him. I got Mateo. I got you in the playoffs, but probably was the biggest game of all Madden 18. Most definitely. I got M.
Yeah.
I hate playing them. I swear to God, I hate playing them. I pick my teams now off of what division he in. I'm just not going in there at all. I don't want to play him. I hate playing him. He frustrating as hell. He get on my nerves. Second, this is the one here. I was pumped up this morning when I read Marquise Brown comments. Talking about who better than who. I want everybody to know this live on the podcast, all in the bad community, all through TBL last call. Marquise Brown, you are some complete doggy shit. Like,
what did he say?
I mean, like you say you better than this person and better than this person. I got $50 PayPal right now. You don't get on this game and cheese cow flat beat the snot out your nose.
Keys don't take
All
the
right,
bet.
I'm done with you. You some shit. You don't cheese, you'll never win a goddamn game in there one of these leagues ever.
Keys, you ain't got a comment.
Shit. You try to use the playmaker. You want to rush one. You done dropped all your defensive ends back in coverage. You got a defensive end back in the fucking secondary covering the end zone line.
Him and Sack been lobbying hard for that rush rule. You know what I'm saying? They want to drop everybody back in coverage.
He rushed one fucking player against me, yo, and I'm just sitting there looking like, yo, I'm the fucking commissioner. Niggas do this shit. Yo, like, what the fuck? But I ain't, discipline him or nothing. But
I'm watching the game. I'm trying to figure out why his DN covered corner routes.
Yo,
how the fuck is he doing this? He's some trash, though. He's some most definitely some trash. But, like, all right, I'm saying, like, yo, a lot of shit happened to me this year. Dealt with a lot of shit, but ain't no excuse in it. Everybody know when I'm playing Madden, and I'm at my game. I'm trying to be competitive. I'm trying to whip your ass, and I'm most definitely going to have a top-of-the-line receiver and a top-of-the-line middle linebacker. Conversation we was had earlier, right? And I don't think that we ever touched this because there's a couple of guys, and I include myself in this situation. And I got M on here, and I got Nelly Wall on here, who I also include in this situation. Who do you guys think in this league are the top 5 users at that middle linebacker and safety position?
I mean, I'm gonna put myself number one.
And if you want to be honest, I'm gonna put myself number one. And so that's really a toss up, bro. That's a toss up between about 3 people, and I'm gonna throw Stufflebean in that toss up too. I'm gonna give him a little credit because his linebackers always got a hot year going on. I've always noticed, and when I play him, he's always user in the linebacker. But I would definitely put my name up there for sure.
So now this is crazy because I'm a realist and I'm a man player, so I give a lot of people their respect and the props that they do deserve for playing the game. So even though I believe I am a top 5 user, because I will build the shit out of a middle linebacker like
you will.
Right.
I build the shit out of my middle linebacker. I don't give a fuck what you give me. If you give me any type of speed in middle linebacker, I'm dangerous across my field.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, playing you, because when you had Miles Jack and shit playing you in the same division, you would catch me with a couple good users, for real. You would catch me. I done had, like, playing Chef, even though I would beat him, I had, like, 7 interception games. Like, that shit don't happen. Even though that shows how much of a bum you are, you get 7 picks and still lose. But that's neither here nor there.
You know what, motherfucker? Sometimes you just this motherfucker just gonna keep throwing shots. But like realistic shit, I'm being real. So as I tried to come apart with it and put my top 5 together for the whole Jimmy Jam, I really put Nelly Wall at number 1.
Oh yeah.
And then I changed him from number 1 because he didn't have the same seasons without Ryan Shazier.
All right, now let's get this straight. Year 1 in this restart, I didn't even make the 12-game quota. I was work heavy.
I'm hold on now. I'm ready to give you your respect. I ain't taking nothing.
Okay, definitely.
Upon first eye, it was like, yeah. Then I said, you know what? I hate his fucking guts, but I gotta say M because he did it with everybody.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like all of us broke the record. The record was like it wasn't even there. All mad. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody using different. So one of the topics is what makes you a good user? Because I actually put M at 1, you at 2. I literally put me at 3. And then I got stuck because I thought about Ron Stubblefield.
I'm gonna put Mateo up there. I'm gonna put him up there. Here, cool. And dang.
And look, so if you want me to say mine, I'll give you that M is on top over me for the fact that I ain't won no Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even eclipsed in GBL to the Super Bowl. I only made it to the NFC Championship several times. So I would say M, then I would put myself, and then I would put Stufflebean. And I don't know after that.
I got mine. Here you go. Some respect here. So myself, Nearly Ryan. I'm gonna put Chef right there because I didn't play Chef, and then Mateo, and then my dark horse. I ain't gonna lie. Law is nice using the middle linebacker. I didn't play it Law ways though. I didn't thought I had some shit open, and he cut that shit right the fuck off for real. But that's what I got. Now I'm gonna say Pat up there too. I just
No, not no user. I'm the worst user in the league. I'll tell you that
I'm
myself.
about to say you. The problem with you is you take your fucking linebackers out of their area, yo. Like
Yeah,
you
he take them out of
the zone. You feel me? And that's how I got.
See, y'all just don't know, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, at times I use them. You know what I mean? If I really think I got a beat on what you're trying to do. But 9 times out of 10, man, I don't use her at all. I just call the defense and let the guys react however they
let the guys react.
Yep.
Them motherfuckers.
That's real talk.
Reacting everywhere else.
You know? I mean, but that's the thing I don't like about it because, you know, in Madden 17, it's like I call a certain play. I expect my guys to cover this area.
Yeah.
And they'll run off somewhere else, and I'd be like, damn, why you give up a drag where I got to fucking cover 2? You let a guy run right across the middle and be wide open. You know, it would be pissing me off. It frustrates me. But, you know, my philosophy is just don't give up the big plays. You know, so if a guy gonna, you know, run drags all day and they're gonna get that shit up, you know, I get it up, and then you get in the red zone, then I can try to worry about it then. But as long as you don't give up that big play, and that's one thing that got me in the Super Bowl was, you know, I gave up the big plays. You know, like I said, you had them deep crossing routes that caught me in posts and stuff. They caught me a couple times in that cover 3, and they leave that shit wide open, and they'll kill me.
Yeah.
So, Lawdog.
Yeah.
So, what about you, man? Give me your thoughts on this last GBL season. How did you see it?
And honestly, it was a good year. I mean, him dominated. I got to give it to him. He dominated. The only thing I gotta say about Ryan, the last 2 years Ryan gave his opponent both wins in the playoffs, so we never, you know. I would like to see him play against, you know, play in the playoffs to see exactly how far he would go. You know, it would have brought more competition. That was the only thing. A lot of users were in and out, so you know it would have brought more competition. Other than that, all I can say is M dominated.
Right.
I wanted to play Ryan so bad, yo. Like we had a season game he was supposed to play and he couldn't play it. I wanted to play that man. Because I feel as though when he played me in the Super Bowl, yo, I let him escape, yo, and I know I can beat that man.
I think dude kind of like I was, man. Like I used to be like that. Like if I won a couple early Super Bowls, I would lose interest and kind of fade in and out, you know, as the season went on. And I think
Right.
that's obviously what happened to him. He had a lot of work schedule, single father and everything, and so he kind of just got caught up in that. As far as my thoughts on this last GBL season, this was my first one back after a while. I had the Chiefs at first, and so I said, Liam booted me one season talking about I was inactive, and to me, I just laughed at that because it's like, and I'm saying this as a, like healthy criticism. I think one of my problems always been with GBL was it was a lot of inactivity. You have a lot of guys, and I think, like I say, I know you kind of big on the whole sim thing, and so you recruited a lot of guys that got that sim mentality, and then those guys, when they know they playing a tough competitor, they are just like not playing and just take the loss or take a sim or whatever. That's kind of their mentality, and so as I went through them first, 3 or 4 or 5 seasons, it was always like I didn't have my games. I didn't even play because guys heard, oh, he cheats, he do this, and he's an elite player, this and that. And then the guys went on to play. And then, so then like when I did get to that point to where I had other things going on, I wasn't that active. And then all of a sudden you boot me from being inactive. I was like, okay, whatever. And then like say, I came back that last season. I got the Seahawks. And, in the first game I had was with Evan. He won the Super Bowl, and we came, and so we played the first game right off the bat. And, I had him down just kind of like I had you in the Super Bowl. I had him down early. I had control of the game. He came back and beat me. But, we had a little episode where he was crying about the rules and this and that. And even though I didn't break no rules. And then I thought it was interesting, too, when I played him in the NFC Championship game. He went for like deep in his territory early in the game. You know what I mean? And at first I was going to post on the page and say something, but I was like, you know what? You want to go for it, go for it. You know what I mean? I'm going to play my game. I ain't going to play your game. And then, I ended up beating. And, he had been the only 2 losses I had all season. He beat me. We were in the division. He beat me in the rematch, another close game. Those were the only 2 games I lost the whole season. But then, having played him twice, I told him, I said, you're not going to beat me 3 times in no one season. You forget that. And we end up, of course, that last we had a little controversy about where he had responded late to Law advancing the league, but he didn't, like I said, he didn't contact his opponent. He didn't, do anything on the page to show he was trying to schedule his game. And then he waited to the last minute trying to ask for a force win, and he waited too late, and he ended up getting the loss, and that gave me the division and the #1 seed overall in the NFC. And at first I was like, I was going to give him I was going to take a loss that week 17 to, just kind of, smooth everything over, because I know he was pissed, and I would have been pissed too if it had happened to me. But then too, it was like, Law came out and said, like, look, he didn't say nothing. He didn't respond. So, tough luck. And then, I was like, you know what? Law's right, man. Fuck him, man. Because number one, like I said, he pissed me off when he was crying and shit that first time. And then he didn't, follow the protocols to get the force win. And then he want to jump up and start pointing fingers at everybody and this and that. I was like, you know what? Fuck this dude. He ain't shit. And then I went in and played the computer and got that #1 seed. Then he had to come to Seattle for the championship game. And I had plenty of tape on him, and, and I beat him. And then, that put me in the Super Bowl against him. And, like I said, him had beat me all Madden 17. And I thought this time I had it. Because I watched some of his film. I saw when he played Mateo. And then didn't you play the Patriots like in the first round for the playoffs?
Nah, I played the Patriots in this regular season. I had a first round bye.
Okay, and that was a good game. Dude was tough, whoever he was.
Yeah, he was good. He was good.
Yeah, that was a tough game, and you barely won that game. He had you beat too.
He had me beat. And, it was that cover 3, yo. Like I had trouble with cover 3. Anybody who played cover 3 against me, I can't move the ball against me. It take me.
Yeah, I heard you say that in the game too. That was another reason why I felt comfortable going with them cover 3 schemes, and then like I said, you end up burning me on that shit in the Super Bowl. Because I heard you say that when I went back and I watched the game against the Patriots, and you said like, "Oh man, I can't beat cover 3." So I was like, "Okay, I can run cover 3 on them." And then, like I said, but knowing you, I should have known you was up to some kind of subterfuge and shit.
How about now?
Grunt,
Yeah, we can hear you now, Grump.
go ahead.
Man, this whole time you guys had me on mute, fuckers.
Well, I had to at first, man, because it was the background noise was couldn't. Somebody was talking, I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, you couldn't.
But
You
go
didn't
ahead, man. So give me your thoughts.
like Mexican music, I see, huh? All right. So if we can step back a little bit, I have to say, I think M is really good at he's a hell of a user. And when I played Nelia, I remember he was really good at it too. Ryan's pretty good too, except for he does some crazy shit. So I'd have to go with M being number 1, Nelia about number 2. Mateo's got some good skills there. He knows what he's doing. Law, it depends on what day you get him, Sometimes he's on, sometimes he's not. But yeah, I think between 1 and 2 is both M and Nelly. Other than that, not too much to worry about in there. So, anyways, that's what I was going to say about 10 minutes ago. I had me mute. Oh yeah. And other than Chef sucks, I agree with you there, M.
What?
That Chef sucks.
Oh yeah, there you go. Everybody agree
Yeah,
about
we're gonna
that.
take that, man.
Fucking
You know what, though?
best
You know
YouTube
what's
player
crazy,
we got
though?
in the league. Huh?
Chef beat every top 10 motherfucker there is in this league, though.
I don't remember
So,
seeing any of
so
that.
the whole saying goes for you, Chef. You hell when you well, you just stay sick all the time. You just got to be more active, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been more active, you probably would have won your Super Bowl this year.
I know, I believe that.
Yeah, you actually did go to one.
Yeah, who beat you, Chambers?
No, Ryan.
Ron Stubblefield.
You went to the Super Bowl, Chef?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a
About
year
four,
you beat me, man. Somebody beat him,
I got
and
knocked
then I
out
played
by-
Chef in the. I think it was the division round. It wasn't the championship
He
round.
was. He beat you in the championship because I got knocked out. I got no. Matter of fact, Chef beat Rick in the AFC championship game because Rick knocked me out. Rick knocked me out for real.
Rick who?
He was the
Wilson.
Yeah, Rick Wilson.
He wasn't that good. I think he was in my. I played
He was
him.
the Bills. He was the Bills
yeah.
before the restart, and then the restart he was the 49ers.
Okay. Oh, what? Oh, he was garbage, man. He was in my Well, was he in that last season?
Yeah, he kind of like faded out.
Because I know the 49ers was the one weak link in that division, man. Because Jaren was tough, man. He had me strung out that first game. I was lucky to beat him. But then we, like I said, man, I had the tape on him, and then we played them next 2 times. I shut his ass out twice, But he was good, man. He didn't really lose to nobody outside the division, I don't think. He lost all his games to me and Evan. But the 49ers, man, he was.
Man, look, I took him lightly. I went in there confident. I had my will full. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to fuck this nigga up. Nah, his team was playing like all stars out there, bitch.
I guess then, like I said, when I saw you had one, and because I had beat Chef, I think me and Chef played in last call, and I know Chef liked to throw deep, and I was like, okay, I got him, and he fucked around and beat me. I just played like shit that particular game, and he got me, man. Went to the Super Bowl. I was like, oh, man. All right, so let's move on to the divisions, and let's look at who we got for Madden 18. Both leagues have gone through their team selections, and let's start out in last call with the AFC South, where we have Gary Rucker, Jamal Wells, Justin Braun, and Dante Love. Who do y'all see coming out of that?
I'm gonna tell you right now who
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna take.
I'm gonna take.
Sir, I'm taking Dante
I was
Whistler.
about to say, yeah, I'm gonna take Dante.
Dante?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dante.
What do you think, Grump?
Yeah, I'd go with Dante out of that division.
Okay. Lady, I know you probably don't know those guys. I'm gonna go with Wells, man.
Right.
Who? Oh, who else is in there?
Jamal Wells.
Oh, Jamal. Yeah. It's gonna be tight then if Jamal and Dante they're in the same division.
Yeah. So here's the list again. It's Grupp. You know, Grupp is tough too now. I don't know. To me, I would pick Grupp over this Dante guy. And Wells, you know, was a Super Bowl winner back in the day. I think he kind of fell off a little bit lately, but you know, like I said, he always was a very good player. Justin Braun kind of remind me of Shep a little bit. You know, to me they play similar type game, and he was tough, but he was beatable. But Dante Wiz, I don't really remember him too much, and then he got the coach, so I don't know, man. I would go with Wells with the Jaguars.
I'm gonna go with Wells on that one.
What about Grupp though? You think Grupp can make some noise with the Texans?
Who, Gary? Or who would you say?
Grupp. Yeah, Gary Ruckman.
Oh yeah, Gary will make some noise. I think the way it's gonna set up over there, it's gonna probably be. I think Wells will come out on top by a game or two, and then it'll be a close one between Dante and Gary. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but that, you know, it does sound like a pretty tight division, and so it'd be interesting to see, you know, who comes out of it. Who you got in the AFC South in GBL?
What'd you say?
I said, who you got in the AFC South in GBL?
The AFC South. Yeah.
Or do y'all want to just go through last call first and then do GBL?
Yeah, let's just go with last call first, and then we'll switch over to GBL.
Hello.
All right, bet. All right, we'll do that. But you know, just have your list ready when we get there. Okay. In the NFC East, we have the New York Football Giants and Dalian Nolia the Beast. Then we have the Truth with the Philadelphia Eagles. We have Redskins with Keese, Swagger Keese.
No,
and then we have Zach, Eric Otero with the Dallas Cowboys. Can't believe he's not having Steelers, but that's the way it's going to be in last call this year. So who you guys got there? We got Dale the Beast with the Giants, Truth with the Eagles, Keys with the Redskins, and Sack with the Cowboys.
Dale will win that division.
Yeah.
You know Dale Chef?
Yeah.
How you say Dale?
I'm gonna have to say a bit.
Dale play different than anybody we play, man. Like, I give people credit and bad. His whole game different.
Yeah. He's got a different style, man. If you ever played Dale, that fool comes. It's like every time I've ever played that fool, it's always different. You know, it's not the same thing every single time when he plays. You know, and he's got some pretty good user skills too.
Yeah, he's always been a great user guy. He's one of the best I've seen. I know he was back in the day. I assume he's just as good now, but he always was. That was his strong point.
What was that, Chef?
I still play with him in the league. Him and Mateo in the league together.
Yeah, so out of that division, if you were to take my picks, I'm gonna go with Dale, Sack, and then Truth. Kiss in that division might win maybe one game there. If he gets
Keith might win one game per it.
He said he gonna run that division.
Man, that fool running shoot.
Hey, Law,
he's
are
Yeah.
you
gonna run
familiar
as
with
his
those
mouth,
guys?
man.
Who do you think is going to come out of there?
Man, I don't. From what y'all saying, it seems like this Dell dude. I mean, I played Truth a couple of times. Seems like when he's dedicated, he could be a decent user. But I mean, Sack Sack gonna cause some trouble. I guess Sack could be in between 1 and 2. My man Keith. I mean,
Straight dumpster juice.
I mean, it's bad all over for Keith. Not only did he land in the wrong division, he chose the wrong time to talk trash. So, I mean, if he was in a better division, he might can compete, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, like I said, he might win one game there,
He's
and
Right.
that's
not
if
going. I don't
if he
think he's
get
gonna win a game in the division. He might
no
win
no
2
the,
games
the,
all the match.
the only way I see
Keys,
him
I hope you. Keys, I
only way,
want you to listen to this. I'm gonna make a clip of this. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna post it on. I'm gonna post it on your page, so you
you
can hear everybody talking about you just gonna get ran through in this division. You're gonna be the doorman. You're gonna be the doorman of this division.
So I'm
yeah,
gonna whip the shit out of him.
man, he ain't gonna win shit. He ain't gonna win shit. The only way he'll win something over there is if one of them gives him a forced win. Other than that, he ain't
Listen,
winning.
that cheesy shit he gonna try and do. Real talk. That cheesy shit he gonna try and do against Dale and all them dumbass screen passes. That motherfucker is excellent at picking up the screen pass. He
Yeah,
beats the shit out of a screen pass.
yeah,
I've never seen nobody be able to get underneath of the screen as much as this motherfucker. And then
I
when
don't
you
know.
right.
take the mercy rule out,
Ron do
like
that
ain't
shit
no
good
mercy,
too.
they gonna beat the shit out of Keith.
Yep.
Now me myself, I'm gonna have to go with Sack in that division. Um, like I said, I know Dale tough. Like I say, I know he used to be, and I was in a couple of leagues with him last Madden. But like I said, to me, it wasn't the same deal. He wasn't no Super Bowl contender like he used to be. So, and then I know he said he was kind of inactive. He wasn't that active on Madden last 3 years. That tells me he was losing. So, for my money, if I look at
But he
that
really
division,
wasn't though. I don't know
who?
what was going
Dale. Well,
on,
like I
but
said, he
he
might have
really
been in that
wasn't.
one league y'all was in. I don't know, but I'm saying I was in a couple of leagues with him, and he did not. He wasn't Dale like I'd known him to be when we was back in
Beat me
Raptor.
3 times in the AFC Championship.
But like I said, so for my money, I'm gonna go with cause Truth, Truth, he always competitive, but he don't cut the mustard, and so it's gonna come down to Dale and Sack. But right now, from what I saw in Madden 17 and Madden 16, I go with Sack over Dale. All
What about
right, next division is
what about Neely? Who do you think he's got? I didn't hear what he had to say.
Neely. Are you familiar with those guys?
Not at all.
See, that's why I was thinking Neely probably don't know those guys,
Oh, okay.
particularly when we're talking about last call.
All right, all right.
Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah. All right, so now we come to the toughest division of them all. No question. I don't think anybody can argue that this would be the toughest division in last call for Madden 18. It is the AFC North, where you have yours truly, the executioner Ali. You also have with the Cleveland Browns. Okay, I got the Bengals. So everybody got to come through the jungle. If you're going to win the division, you got to come through the jungle. After that, we got the Cleveland Browns with Chris Chandler, a 3-time Super Bowl winner for last call in Madden 17. Then we have Jerron Baylor. The reigning, he's going to go into Madden 18 as the reigning Super Bowl champion with the Baltimore Ravens. And then we have Chris Maurice Tucker, who many people consider to be, at least I know, when we went into Madden 17, Mateo did his power rankings to start the year. he had Chris Tucker up there as number 1, 2, 3. Because I know historically he's been a good player. He's won a lot of championships. Now, Madden 17, he made the playoff, half-ass playing in a weak division, but he was never a Super Bowl contender that I remember. And I was in the AFC, and I know I played him 2 or 3 times. I shut him out at least twice. So he didn't really show me anything. But again, he's considered to be one of the best Madden players in the league. So when you guys look at that division, who do you see coming out? And I'm gonna start with you, Grumpy.
Damn, that is a tough division, man. But I think you're probably gonna come out on top of that one. If you keep to your game and don't get all cocky, then yeah, you should come out on top in that division. I got Chris Tucker coming in at number 2.
Over Chambers?
Yeah. I don't know, Chris. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one right there, though, man. So, yeah, either way, it's gonna be Chris at number 2. You guys decide who you want, though.
What about Ron?
Ron will be in there, but your guys' division is gonna come down to maybe like 1 or 2 games splitting all you guys apart. That's how close that one's gonna be. So
it's gonna be rugged. It's gonna be rugged, no doubt. Shell?
I ain't saying nothing about that division, Jack. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
No, man, come on with it. Don't be like Keith on.
That shit in there gonna be.
I know you got an opinion.
Don't be like Cass all of a sudden.
It's all good users like Chris Maurice Tucker, a good user, and if he active, he a problem. Can't take that from him. Like he's most definitely a threat, but I can't take him because we don't know who's gonna show up. So. I like Lil Ron, but I don't like Lil Ron that much. I say it's between you and Patrick Ali. You and Chris Maurice Tucker.
Over Chambers?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, yo. You know what? This is
brutal, man. It's gonna be brutal.
This is a tough decision, right? But I gotta go with I gotta go with what I think is right. I take Chambers to win that division, and I take you to come in that second spot. But Chambers
that's fair,
is a whole different kind of animal.
All right, so let's go to the commissions. We're gonna start with L Dog. Law, who you think gonna win that, man?
Man, it's a lot of ifs and downs. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of unfair to pick who gonna win that division because it's like I have never seen nothing this tough ever. Like, honestly, I'm gonna start off like this. If Tucker is active without distractions, he's gonna be a problem. But my number 1 pick, will probably be Chambers. And number 2, I don't know. Number 2 will be between you and Ryan. I mean, it's gonna be tough. I mean, like I said, it's gonna come down more. Everybody's saying the games in the division. I think y'all gonna split. Everybody gonna split. It's gonna be the games outside the division that determine a lot. I see somebody looking to switch.
Yeah. It's my keys.
That's all I can say.
What you think? Was it on my truck or your truck?
It's on my truck. It's been on my truck for a long
somebody
time.
going to another division. They're gonna say they're gonna try to balance it out, but really they don't want no problems, so they're gonna go to another division.
Now, if anybody do that, I think it'll be Ron and Tucker. Me and Chandler's gonna battle it out to the end. Yeah, you there?
If Ryan not playing basketball, well, he won't be playing basketball. He's gonna be playing, but see, that's the thing. Ryan say he's gonna be active, but I mean, basketball that's his number 1 thing. So
Right.
He might finish third, third or fourth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he take a couple of losses early and he see he ain't gonna have his way, he gonna fade into basketball. That's gonna be his excuse. He gonna half-ass show up.
Yep.
He ain't gonna want to half-ass play. You're gonna have to run him down. He's gonna be ducking and dodging. We saw that. I saw that last year. We was in, like I said, he was in my division last year. Me, him, and Sack, and other the guy that run dudes. And he was doing that shit then. You know what I mean? So M, you there? M, you there?
Yeah.
M.
One more thing to income. I think if Ryan made the playoffs, he might be the most dangerous out the group. If he made the playoffs.
Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he makes the playoffs, that's the operative
All right,
word.
that's a big statement, Law.
I ain't come out of the whole. I guess you could. I'm just saying.
M, I think I might have muted you, man. You might have to unmute yourself. Then it looks like he left, so I don't know what happened to him.
He gonna pop back in. But I mean, yeah, he gets to the playoffs. I might have to roll one. I mean, I haven't had good luck going against him when I'm picking people to win. It's like he be having a 4-leaf clover when I get to the playoffs.
Well, I'm glad you didn't pick me then. Now, my pick is, I think it's gonna come down to me and Chandler. Like I said, I think Tucker, with all the changes and the different things that got going on with the game right now, I don't think whatever his game used to be is past, and it's gonna be even worse in Madden 18. And Ron, like I said, Ron is gonna be distracted by basketball. The competition gonna be too stiff, and he the type that if he take a few losses, he's gonna lose it. And then that's gonna come down to me and Chandler's. Now the thing about Chandler's, he got the Browns, and I know last season he tanked the first year, trying to get them draft picks. And with the Browns, he might try to go that route, especially if he takes some losses early. You know what I mean? So, but if he plays, I think it's gonna come down to me and him. But like I said, my thing is this M calling me now.
Where's that from?
I think M trying to get back in. I'm gonna send him another invite.
Yeah, he's calling.
Like I said, to me, one way or another, all I gotta do is make the playoffs. And the thing about playing in a tough division that I always love is, just like with me and Evan in GBL last year, if I play you twice, sooner or later it's gonna catch up with you. Because if I get a chance to study your game, know your tendencies, and everybody always like to say, oh, well, Pat easy, he do little simple stuff, he easy to figure out and all that. Okay. But like I said, my thing is, just like me and Sack last year. Me and Sack had some games with 6-3, 10-9. Them my type of game, where neither one of us can score. You know what I mean? So when I get you in that thing, I'm good to go. If you know me and I know you, then let's battle it out for 4 quarters. And it's gonna come down to whoever executes the best down the stretch, blah, blah, blah. And, so I'm always confident in myself like that. And so, like I said, we'll see what Chambers does. We'll see what Tucker does. We'll see how Ron represents. But, guys, do not bet against your boy. Because he's going to be there every single year. It just don't stop. That's just how it is. So, let me try to get M in here right quick. And then we can move on to the next division. And I want to get his take on this too.
Right.
There he is. He's back in. M.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, man. We was talking about the AFC North in last call. What we have, yours truly, with the Cincinnati Bengals, and John Ross, and AJ Green, and the Red Rifle, and Jeremy Hill, and the rookie, the bitch beater, and their defense with the Cincinnati Bengals in the jungle against Chris Chambers with the Cleveland Browns, Ron Baylor with the Baltimore Ravens, and Chris Maurice Tucker with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, who do you see coming out of that division?
Yo, Madden 18 play anything like 17, you gonna win that division easily, yo. They gave you 98 speed John Ross. Yo, you was killing me with how fast is Paul Richardson?
He's 6 foot. 6 foot or 6'1".
But so like 94 speed. I didn't see you kill niggas with like 92 speed receivers deep. Once you see that one-on-one coverage, that's it. 98 speed John Ross with AJ Green. Yeah. And a run game. Yeah. Joe Mixon, come on. You gonna win that shit. Now, who I got coming in second, I'm gonna say Ron. Ron.
So
Ron,
you think
nice, yo.
You think Ron gonna beat Chambers 2 times a year?
And then I got Chris Chambers in third and Chris Tucker in fourth.
Chris Tucker's supposed to be the living legend, man. Why you got him in fourth place?
You said what? Oh, living
Chris
legend?
Tucker,
Oh, shit.
Tucker's supposed to be the legend.
I mean, I see what he can do for real, but I ain't see what he can do in a minute. Like when he was winning on Super Bowls in the last call, I wasn't in there, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
who I seen dominate, you know what I'm saying, is who I'm going with.
Right. All right, bet. All right, so let's see. Next division, we have the AFC West. Starting out with, of course, the Raiders and Alejandro Chavero. Then we have Mr. Neely Wall, first time in last call. We have Kyle Flatt with the Chargers and Mateo Baxter with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wait,
so
Mateo
really,
got
since
who?
we haven't gotten to you in a while, we're going to
Mateo
start out
got
with
who?
you, man. Can you win it?
I'm gonna tell you what, that's gonna be a real fun division, and
Yo, who Mateo got?
he got the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh shit.
All right, and so I've played everybody in that division before, so that gives me a little bit to speak on. You know what I'm saying? And the only person out of that division to beat me is obviously Mateo. And the one time I played Mateo was in GBL right before the restart, and he picked up the Eagles after the dude got booted out. And Mateo skunked me 35-0, and I've been real salty ever since that. And I haven't got to play him since. So I'm really anticipating that matchup. Kyle Flatt had the Vikings. You know, that was no issue for me in GBL. My Cardinals were, to me, like the best team overall. I know we didn't win it, but I built some freaks on that team, man. I tell you what, had some crazy players. So Alejandro Chavero, I beat him before. I think in the Legends League and in GBL. And so I look forward to that league, man. Denver Broncos. I got Von Miller, like the most aggressive pass rusher I've seen in a very long time to, attack people with. It's going to be fun.
All right, cool. Grumpy.
All right, man. So I feel like I'm gonna be cast over here in this fucking division. You know, I know I can put up a pretty good game sometimes if my kids don't want to play. You know, I give Mateo a run for his money. Usually the games between me and him are within points. You know, 3-4 points. I don't remember when I played Neely. I don't think I got my ass kicked that bad. At least I don't think I did.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, see? And then I know Kyle, it just depends on like what game we play. Sometimes it's close. You know, I beat him once. I think he's beat me once. No big deal. Like I said, man, when I saw you guys fucking started taking teams, I'm like, fuck, are you serious? And then Mateo, man, every year, every single time, we're always in the same fucking division. You know, we know each other pretty well. You know, usually, like he says, when I beat him, he wins the Super Bowl. So hopefully, you know, it's not like that. But yeah, like I said, I'm over here thinking I'm gonna be kissed over here in this fucking division, but without all that shit talking, thinking that I'm good. You know, like I said, I know I suck at this game, but you know, I just do it for fun. It is what it is.
Well, I'm gonna try to coach you up, man. I'm gonna try to coach you up to 18, man. Get your game up
So
to that
out of
level.
that division, I think I have Mateo coming out on top, and then Neely coming in second, and then me and Kyle are gonna be fighting for the last spot right there. You know.
But one thing I gotta say to you, Grumpy, man, you know, one thing I've noticed is, and I'm playing in all my different leagues. Usually, if you see a Hispanic guy, you know, he got a name Gomez or Escobedo or you know, whatever, there'd be some badass Madden players. You the only Hispanic Madden player that don't compete for no Super Bowl.
Right? Yeah.
So we gonna have to do something about that, man.
I know, right? I gotta stop letting my kids play all the time too. Usually I have them here and shit. Now my son be like, "Dad, let me play. Go ahead." You know.
You just gotta be strategic about it.
Yeah.
So, Chef, what do you think about that division, man? AFC West, Mateo, Grumpy, Kyle Flat, and
Mateo. I'm taking Mateo to win that division hands down, and I got Nelly Ball coming in a strong second. But I'm most definitely sticking with Mateo to win that division.
All right, bet. Law, who you think?
Mateo coming in first. Neil in second. Third. It's pretty much what everybody's saying. It's gonna be a battle. I would say Grump third, Kyle fourth, but just because I say that don't mean Kyle or Grump can't sneak in the playoffs one year and one somebody else fall off. That's a dog horse division. Don't take Kyle or Grump lightly.
Right, because I know, like I said, one thing about Grumpy is Grumpy can beat anybody. You know what I mean? You might not win the game. Grumpy the type that he'll win some games he's not supposed to, but he'll lose some games he's supposed to. And that's what always does.
Right?
Like lose to Keys or some shit.
Right?
So, Em, what do you think about that division? You there, Em?
Yeah, hello. Yo.
What do you think about that division? Mateo, Neely, Grumpy, and Kyle Flat.
Man, that's an interesting division for real. I'm gonna say Mateo coming in first, Neely second. But look, check this out. If Grumpy can play all his games, focus on when he playing a game. Grumpy a tough motherfucker, yo. I didn't play Grump. And I'm coming off of games where I'm blowing niggas the fuck out. And I'll play this nigga and I beat your by 3 points. Sometimes halfway through the game, only 3 points scored. And I just scoring something. He throw a pick type of shit and I run that shit back. And that's why it's like 10-0 or some shit. So if Grumpy dedicate himself, I don't know, yo. I think he could take number 2. I just got Mateo number 1 at all times though. But then Kyle cried too much. He gotta come in at number 4 because I hate that crying shit. But yeah, Mateo, Neely, Grump, and then Kyle.
Yeah, I kind of agree with everybody else, you know, in terms of their order. Now, Neely, I will say this. I like your attitude, man. And I would like for once for Mateo to have somebody in his division that would really challenge him. And I believe you're the man for the job. So we gotta compare notes and stuff as we go through the season. And because I need somebody to put some brakes on Mateo ass.
Yeah.
All right, so next division.
Let's go to that NFC. Let's go to that NFC South.
NFC South.
Let's go to there, shorty. Who I got in my division?
All
I don't
right,
even know.
so We got the Panthers. You got the Panthers. Josh Evans with the Buccaneers.
Oh, that's easy.
Calvin Jack with the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
Ooh. And Big Rob with the New Orleans
All right,
Saints.
Interesting.
That's all right, yeah. Okay.
You want me to go first on this one?
Have at it, Law.
I say
this.
M first. Second, damn.
That's an interesting shit right there.
Calvin
Second,
Jack,
most likely to be
you ain't gonna be able to do all that on left hand shit on
Calvin
Calvin Jack.
Jack.
Calvin Jack cry like a motherfucker.
then
The fuck that nigga.
Robin third and fourth, Josh Evans. I'm gonna have to take this call. That's my wife's calling, so I'll get back with y'all.
All right, what do you think? Can you win it in?
Can I win
Can
it?
you-
Of course.
Can you deal with Calvin Jack?
Of course. There's no doubt in my mind. I feel as though
Have you played him before?
Yeah, I played him before. I played him back in Madden 16 though. He beat me once and then I beat because he was using this edge heat shit that out of cover 3. And I didn't know what the fuck it was at first, but when I played him the second time for real, what was that? But man, look, I don't care who in my division. I'm giving it to him and I'm gonna come out on top. I don't care, yo. You feel me? Like, that's just my attitude. I'm going to be dedicated. I'm not going to tank. Keep me coming for motherfuckers. Period.
So, now what about Big Rob? You think Big Rob can make a challenge?
Yo, Big Rob, yo, he cool, but all he like to do is throw the ball deep, and that shit easy to take. And then he audible his running back to like a little curl route for real. Simple scheme, yo. Like, he don't switch that shit up. Niggas who don't switch that shit up, yo, they don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. So I got Big Rob. I got Big Rob coming in third. And because Josh Evans, he ain't as nice as he think he is, for real. He cool, but he ain't nice. He cool with the deep ball, but who he got? He got the Bucks. That's a cool little squad. Deshaun, Mike Evans.
Let's see.
OJ Howard. Yeah, you got okay.
Yeah, Josh got the Bucks.
Yeah, he got a nice squad. That might be a battle. Third and fourth might be a battle between Josh and Rob. But I think Calvin Jack. I ain't gonna lie, Calvin Jack can give me a run, but I'm gonna come out on top every season.
All right.
I don't care.
Anybody else want to weigh in on that division?
Every season.
Yeah, I think M's going to take it over there. Like you said, Calvin Jack will probably come in second. And then it'll be a toss-up between Evans and Big Rob for number 4 back there. But other than that, yeah, I think M should have no problem over there in that division.
Yeah, and I see Rob making the playoffs a couple of times also. I mean, it's going to be tough. But I think M should probably take number 1. That's all.
What you sipping on over there, buddy? What?
Neil, you still with us?
Number 1, ain't no problem.
Who, me?
Jeff, what you think?
Oh, this is vodka and juice.
Oh, shit.
Jeff, who you think coming out of the division? NFC South.
Well, you already know who I ain't gonna say.
Your boy.
I take them to come out that division, man. Like, hands down. Like, Big Rob a cool player, but I love picking them passes off. I love that XP I get from him. But when he at the top, and sometimes though when he at the top of his game, he do play tough, man. Calvin Jack, tough little player, cool. I don't think he can beat him. Can't even do nothing with me. But yeah, M, and it's a toss up down the line. I don't, because Josh Evans could possibly have a good year. You know what I mean? Calvin Jack like to cry a lot sometimes on the game and shit like that.
Yeah, I think Calvin Jack might not even make it out this year, yo. I think he might quit.
Right?
Cause I don't
So
give a
it's like,
fuck what
I
yo
can't
say. Yo
believe-
can cry all yo want. I'm gonna play me. You feel me? Fuck you talking about?
Yeah. Especially
Well,
now over here. Especially now over here in LC, man. When we really don't have a fucking, if you're winning by so much, you got to stop. It's fucking.
I'm gonna run that back up. Sure.
Yeah, there you go. Basically, I mean, if the dude can't stop or if he can't stop it and shit, they're gonna score on you.
Look, everybody gonna want to play Willie. Everybody, everybody gonna want to play yo. That's 100 points right there.
But you know what though?
Yeah.
You know what though? In some shape, form, or fashion, I gotta give that motherfucker just a little bit of credit, right?
I do.
Because his passing game it got a lot better.
He got better too.
He did. But his
If he can
defense
figure out
is
how
still
to put
ass.
his defense together and get a cool game, he might sneak a motherfucker.
He almost sneaked me once, but then you feel me? I blow him out in the end always. Yo, 100 points. Nearly know all about that shit. 100
I
points.
was in the bed one motherfucking night, right? I was in the bed one night. That nigga called my phone. Called right back. He like, yo, nigga, I just threw for 635 yards and 6 touchdowns on him. I'm like, you beat that nigga? He like, no, I lost though, but I threw for 600.
Yo,
Hey, man, when you suck at this game, bro, you got to look at the bright side and shit. When you hold motherfuckers down to when I face
But
people
he
that
don't
really,
have a problem with losing, and he don't cry because he's playing to try to get better.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Is like with me, right? You've never heard me fucking cry. Yeah, I might fucking
Crying
bullshit.
shit annoying.
I'm out bullshit with you and call you a cheesy player or something like that, right? But it's not like I'm crying and fucking going to the page or fucking hitting up every commissioner possible, right? But the thing about it is, dude, like if I play a fool that's been running people over every fucking game, yeah, I might have got my ass kicked by 3 or 4 points, but I'd be like, oh, I won. I'm like, yeah, but look, I held your guy to under 100 yards, something nobody else could do.
yeah, that's how you gotta think about it. Like, all right, that's I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
And all bullshit aside, man, I like playing people like X and fucking M and people like fucking Mateo and shit. And Neely, I only played him once, like I said, and he was cool. But I like playing people that are fucking tough, dude, because you learn shit. You look at plays, and I like most of you fools that, like I said, if you have a question, like, hey, how'd you do that? You'll tell them. But some fools will be like, I can't tell you this. M does it sometimes. Like, I'll tell you at the end of the season. I'll tell you later, and then he never says shit. But he'd be like,
yo,
he'd be like,
you be in my division, yo. I'd be like, nah, fuck that. You ain't about to start.
I know, right? Yeah, because when we were in the same division, like, hey, Grump, how'd you do this? I'm like, oh yeah, dude, you did it like this. Hey, M, how'd you do this? Oh yeah, I'll tell you after the game. Next thing you know, we're playing the game. Hey, fool, you never told me how you did it last time.
Yo, but I done taught you some shit, Grump, yo.
Oh yeah, I know.
But I say,
All right, but so now I'm gonna go ahead and go. Like my predictions for that division is I'm gonna go with Calvin Jack.
Oh, I knew he was gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I knew he was gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You a hater.
Word
That's
is
why
on
you a
M.
hater. Say no. I'm fucking with you.
The word is on M that see if he plays somebody like me or Mateo that ain't gonna cry, he'll pull out all his little tricks like he did on me in the Super Bowl. His nanos.
Not a nano, fool. That wasn't a
all that kind
nano.
of stuff, But Calvin Jack is a crybaby.
Oh yeah,
So you're
man.
not gonna be able to do that shit on Calvin Jack.
Listen
All
to
I
me.
gotta say is, Law, you better have your phone ready when Nate
Axe.
plays Calvin Jack. 'Cause he's gonna be
Listen,
hitting you
y'all.
up.
Listen to me.
This
Axe.
shit here is like
Listen.
the most annoying shit in the world when you playing a crybaby because you be trying to play the game and you be trying to focus, right? Like when I play the game, I roll my blunt, I get in front of my TV, I kick my feet up, I find that comfortable spot. It's just me in the game.
Right.
Why the fuck do you keep pausing the game so I can look at my phone talking about, hey, I think that was like the same formation.
All right.
Hey, yo. Hey, X, listen to this. Listen to this. I'm going to make him quit, yo. I don't give a fuck about that crying shit. Just like Troy Henderson. I don't know if y'all know him, But every time we play, I make that nigga quit my league, and he's blocked me. You feel me? I'm gonna make Calvin Jack quit. Fuck that. I don't care
And
about
Calvin
that.
Jack good now. One thing about Calvin Jack you can't overlook now is the boy is nice.
He gonna
He
cry.
ain't no scrub.
I'm gonna hand him a binky. You feel me? Every time he cry, here go your binky.
I'm just
Shut the
telling
fuck
you
up
now.
and play the game. Play the game. Let's play the game, man.
Yeah, because when I played him in the league, dude. I gave his ass a bye-bye. You know what I mean? Like, on a close one, though. Like, on a close one, man. Like, I don't see him coming out. He's not coming out of the division on top.
Hey, Chef, I got a quick question for you, Chef. Why is it when you're making your damn videos, Chef, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Why is it when you're making your damn videos and shit, we could see your ugly ass fucking face perfectly, right? Now that we are on a podcast and trying to do something, all we see is your fucking ear, your fucking beard, your fucking hair. Come on, man.
Yo, because I keep
all that shit.
putting the phone up, right? So I can hear everything that everybody's saying, right?
Get a fucking earpiece.
And I'm smoking. I don't know where they at, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, so let's go on to the next division, which is the NFC West.
Oh,
where we
where
have
shit.
the Riverboat Gambler himself, Chris Whalen. And now Chris has got the 49ers. Sean Starks has got the Rams. We got Brian Cole with the Seattle Seahawks.
Woo!
And
Can
yours
I
truly,
speak on this division?
Lawrence Bushers with the Arizona Cardinals.
Brian Cole making a comeback. Okay.
Can I start this?
Yeah, I mean he been active though. He been playing.
Can I start?
He good too. He makes the playoffs too. He ain't just been in there. He been representing.
Yeah, he's been playing in other leagues.
Let me start this shit here, right? And y'all already, y'all might not know this, but that's my mentor. You understand me? Like, that's the one when I really started playing and connected franchises, took me under the wing and say, hey, you good at this? Learn how to do this. Hey, you know you can do this? Come off this defensive line and learn how to do this. He took me under his wing.
Who did that?
Is my man. You heard
me?
Law. Talking about Cole.
No, he's talking about Law.
Talking about Cole.
Man.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the division. Law, my man.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I love you. But you coming in a strong second in that division there. Brian Cole will.
Yeah, you got some in your beard too, nigga.
I don't give a shit. Brian Cole will win that division. Law comes in a strong. That is going to be a hell of a game.
Yep.
A hell of a game. Jesus Christ. But Brian Cole is a dangerous motherfucker, man.
Yep.
He dangerous, man. God damn, boy.
Law, what you got to say for yourself?
Well, as far as I know, Brian, I might have to put Brian first also. I mean, honestly, yeah. Hopefully this year, though, I can focus more on Madden. I had a lot going on last year. I couldn't really, say nothing too much on it, but hopefully this year I can focus more on Madden.
So, but you think Cole gonna come out top in the division, huh?
If he active, probably so. But I ain't playing. I'm gonna be on the game this year. See, last year, like I said, I was just putting the game in playing. I wasn't labbing and all that. But I'm coming strong this year. But yeah, he most likely be first, starting off.
So who you got coming in second, and who's the rest?
I don't know.
I'm going Cole Law, like strong. I'm talking about strong second. Like I'm not talking about a leaky second. I'm talking about a strong second to where as though Law gonna knock somebody ass out the playoffs.
But now we got Chris, Waylon in there too. Now Waylon ain't no pushover.
Listen. Third.
Man, Chris was in the same division. Man, Chris was in the same division last year.
True.
But yeah, Chris wasn't playing that much last
problem
year.
is whether he gonna be focused or not too. He kind of half-assed it.
That motherfucking blitz shit that he like to do. Brian Cole will score 100 points on that bullshit. He better come with a whole new game
dude got
plan
some
with
serious
that young
users
ass
now.
blitz.
Dude, he got some serious users. He one of the better users players in the league.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Now, and then I'm sure Sean Stark's gonna have something about this. I ain't seen Sean play in a minute, but Sean.
I ain't gonna say I don't normally do this because I do, but I'm so strong on that shit there with that statement there. I put $25 on that division and I ain't even in that motherfucker.
I don't know, shit. I might take you on that, man, because it's 3 guys could win it.
Nah.
And I don't know. Now Sean might be. I don't know what Sean got.
I don't have nothing against Chris Whalen, but I've been playing Brian Cole like that's my mentor. So even when the game is out, game going, we playing like I got to get on the game and play this man, and play it. I played Law numerous times a year. We battles. I love his game. That blitz shit that Chris Whalen do is not going to work against them 2 guys, man. It's not going to happen. Like you cannot blitz them guys like that. They see that shit coming. It's going to get ugly. It's going to be dangerous. People going to be mad and in their feelings, and it's not going to be long.
But that blitz shit period though with that ID to Mike shit might be shut down though. Like if you know how to do that ID to Mike shit, a lot of these niggas, I ain't gonna lie, I started doing some blitzes for real because y'all niggas was doing them against me, so I picked them up. But I can play coverage D. But a lot of other niggas that use that blitz a lot, yeah, that ID to Mike shit gonna shut that shit down anyway.
You know like I know, that blitz shit that he like to run is not gonna work against Brian Cole.
I had a good game against Cole. I don't know who won, but I want to play that nigga again. I forgot who won.
So who you got coming out of there, Em?
From what I remember about Cole was a tough opponent for me, but like it was the closest game me and him probably ever had. But Law battles, yo, and Law. If Law focus, I'm going Law, yo. I'm going Law number 1. I'm gonna say this. They're gonna battle 1 and 2 every season. So Law might win it the first season. Cole might win it the second season. I think that's gonna be a battle.
My bad, that was the wife. I had to answer that.
Chris Whalen, and who else in there?
Sean Starks.
Starks, yeah.
I don't know yo for real, so he going 4, but I'm gonna take Chris Whalen 3.
Okay. Grumpy, who you got?
Yeah, man. Like the chef was saying, man, no disrespect to Law or nothing, but I've known Brian from back in the days, man, way back. We go way back. Me and UX and all them, But Brian, with Brian's playing like he normally does and shit, it should be pretty simple over there. Like I said,
like
Law will come in.
A lot of people might not know. Like Brian Cole dropped out a lot of leagues. Man had a heart attack, like had a bypass surgery.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's like I really like I talk to him like real talk, like nothing against nobody game, just like his game is patient.
Yep.
You can't force him out of nothing. Like he don't make the mistakes. Like I played in the league with him, and I watched him throw 53 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But the problem was he did win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, right.
But I've seen him win Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But
okay, so
what I'm saying, his game is just patient because at the same time with the 53 touchdowns, running back got damn near 1,900 yards. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like he one of them people that's
He's
real
solid.
hard to figure out what the fuck is he running and doing. And he got good user skills.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, because check this out. I've known Brian for a minute, right? Brian back in the days and shit. We, like I said, a few of these fools that I picked up and stuff were back in the days from Ranger. And Ranger and shit. And then Brian, dude, he always make it to the Super Bowl. And I gave him that nickname for a long time, Buffalo Brian, because he'd make it to the Super Bowl and lose. Yeah. Yeah, and he'd be there like 3-4 seasons in a row and lose. Y'all remember that, X? When Brian would make it to the Super Bowl and just lose? Make it to the Super Bowl
I
and
don't remember
lose?
making no Super Bowls though when I was in.
Yeah. No. He made that's why I said I gave him that nickname Buffalo Brian.
I mean, he was like I say, he was a playoff contender. He was always good. He was definitely no easy out.
Yeah, but anyways, I got Brian coming out on top over there. Maybe like M said, might be 1 year Brian, next year Law, but I got Brian coming in at 1, Law coming in at 2, and then Sean and Chris. That's gonna be a good one. I don't remember. I haven't seen Sean play in a long time. So, but he's still active though. He said, so he's been playing.
Yeah, Sean is kind of a wild card. I haven't seen him play in a while too, so I don't know what to expect.
So
that's gonna be one hell of a battle at 1-2 though. Like I'm thinking Cole, but that's gonna be a hell of a battle in that division there, boy.
Yep. I'm like I said, I got Chris coming in at 3rd just because I've seen Chris play a little bit more than I have Sean. But other than that, that's it, man. Brian 1, Brian 1, Law 2.
I mean, it's an interesting division. I'm gonna go with Cole number 1. I think Law gonna get number 2. Chris could get number 2 if he plays. With Chris, he kind of was half-assed. Didn't want to get in the league anyway. So if he not winning, I think he's gonna fade out. It depends on how the season go. And then he got the 49ers. It'll be easy for him to blame the team, like, oh, I got a weak team, so that's why I'm not winning. And then he'll count.
But hey, the 49ers ain't weak though, man.
Yeah, because Reuben Randall, one of the highest rated linebackers here, rookie.
And then they got Foster too, right?
That's assuming that's thinking like you're gonna tank the first season. You know what I mean? You got all them young players, then you have a bad season, you get some more young players, then you can come up. But just coming out the box, I don't think they can compete with the Seahawks and the Cardinals and all them teams in that division.
And that's another thing. Drafting is gonna be a lot more trickier because now with this whole draft board shit, niggas ain't gonna trade that draft picks either.
Yeah,
I hope not.
You won't be taking my number 1 that often.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so now let's move on to the next division. And we have the NFC North, where we have Miguel Lopez with the Green Bay Packers, Markel Williams with the Minnesota Vikings, Ken Howell with the Detroit Lions, and Kendrick Parker with the Chicago Bears. That's kind of weak division. What you guys think?
Listen, in my opinion, of that division right there, right? I take Mark Keller with that division.
No, man, Kendrick gonna win it.
Kendrick had a strong second. Kendrick not gonna be able to stop what Markel like to run.
Markel, man, I ain't seen nothing out of Markel. He was a doormat. He was a bottom feeder. He was basement guy the whole time in last season with the Browns. So I don't see it. Him?
Yeah.
Who got our quiet?
Wait, what division we on? I'm high as shit.
Well, it's the Packers. Miguel Lopez. I don't think none of you guys know him. He's an old school guy from the Raptors we brought back in. We got Markel Williams, who Chef likes, Ken Howell, and Kendrick Parker. Have you played Kendrick?
I played Kendrick. I fucked Kendrick up. I'm gonna go Kent.
Kent Howell?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kent.
Hell no.
Look, yo, Kent got better, yo. And if he actually play, yo, I think he can win that. and then Kendrick, and then I don't know the other two.
Right, Miguel. Like I said, Miguel. I mean, he got the best team in the division, but I don't know what he can do with him. I mean, I don't know how he been playing. I mean, Chef, why you pick Markel though? Why has he been? I mean, what
I
he doing?
do know Markel. Oh, I know.
Listen, man,
good.
I don't have nothing against Kendrick Game. Kendrick can play, but if Markel is focused, there's nothing that Kendrick gonna be able to do with Markel. I like Markel. I like
good,
Kendrick too.
I mean, like, okay, I know he got his own league and dudes. Like, is he a Super Bowl contender in there? Because he didn't show me none in the last call last year.
I'm not gonna say a Super Bowl contender, but he's a contender.
Right. Okay. Rump, have you weighed in on this one?
Not yet, man. I think I'm thinking, like kind of like M said, you know, the only one out of that division that I've seen play. Well, actually, I remember Miguel back in the days. He was all right.
Yeah.
So, you know, being a Latin guy, I'd probably have to go with a Latin dude. Just fucking with you. No, I think I'd go with Kent. You know, Kent's pretty tough. I've never played against Kendrick or whatever his name is. Markel, he's a fucking Pats fan, so fuck that. Just for that, he gets to be at the bottom.
Right.
So yeah, I'd definitely go with Kent, and then I'd probably go with Miguel in there at number 2.
Right.
And then after that, Kendrick, and then Markel.
Cool. But I'm telling y'all, man, it's gonna be Kendrick, man, hands down. Kendrick, the best player in that division.
I mean, you might want to. I mean, I'm gonna have to go. Oh, I'm talking, bitch. I'm gonna have to go with probably Kent. Kent or Kendrick. I see number 1. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Kent or Kendrick number 1. Everybody don't know about Kent because Kent is like somebody who don't really, you know, Kent don't always play his game because he's in the military. Kent.
Okay, you're the third person that picked him, so we'll see what he do. But I didn't see nothing out of him.
I see either him or Kendrick. Markel too. I mean, but I say Markel capable of coming in too. He's capable of shifting all the way around.
Okay.
He can go from number 1 to number 4.
Okay, next we have the AFC East, where we have Mark Jackson, who I don't even know. Rudy Rosette, I don't know him. I know he was an old Raiders guy. I think he came in after I left. The infamous Willie Smalls, and yours truly, the Chef, the Miami Dolphins. Chef, you gonna take it?
Every goddamn year.
My man.
Who you think gonna be your biggest
Listen
competition?
here, man. Check this out, right? It got down to the nitty gritty. And I say, man, what I'm trying to run this man is different. Like, I lost a lot in the playoffs and whatever shit going on because I understood that I was getting predictable at crucial times in games. So I say the only way to get unpredictable is to change all that shit around. So the Chef that y'all used to won't be the motherfucker you see in 18 days. You better understand that shit when you come to this house because you will get fucked up. Now, what I'm saying is I took what I like and something that I could do something with. I didn't go after the best team that was on the board. None of that. I say, let me go with something with how I like to play. You give me Kenny Stills, Jarvis Landry, and Devontae Parker. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I like the receiving core now.
Speed everywhere.
That's my team.
But the biggest addition is I got a Jaheed. That boy got 91 hit, 91 truck. Like, it's a whole new ball game. It's my division, only my division. I'm not talking about close first, none of that. Like, I want to outright win my division. Like, week 10, my shit locked in the playoffs. Like, that's how I want to win my divisions. Yeah, I'm talking shit. Yeah, I'm high. I'm going to fuck all y'all up, the whole division. Willie Smalls, you know what it is. Score 80 on that ass. I ain't got no remorse for the bum-ass Patriots. I'm going to fuck that shit up. You already know what's coming. The shit mine.
Cool. Who you think gonna finish second?
Because it's my division?
Right.
I don't even care because it ain't going to be me.
My man, you're funny as shit.
Oh, damn.
What you think about that division, yo?
Yeah, because I don't know the other two, but I guess I gotta take Chef because I don't know how the other two play, and then Willie, I know yo garbage for real. So, I mean, yo cool, but his defense is terrible. So, since I don't know the other two, they gotta go. Chef and Willie gotta go 1 and 2 because I don't know the other two.
All right, Grumpy. I know you know these other two guys. I don't know them that good. So, what do you think about that division?
Who's all in it?
It's Willie Small, Chef, Rudy Rose, and somebody else from the old school.
Who's the other guy?
Mark
Jackson. Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
He's from
who is that?
Dudes.
He's from Dudes, I think.
Yeah, he's from Madden Dudes. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, he I mean, he can play.
Okay. So I remember Rudy from back in the days. He was okay. He's the one that he kind of that's a dude that Ozzy did kind of like he did you. And they ended up having a bad issues, and he left. Anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna have to give Chef that division because I haven't seen the other two dudes play in a while. But man, Willie, I gotta give it up to that guy. He can take a loss and just keep playing, you know. But I think Willie will probably be coming in last in that division, and since I don't really know the other two. I don't know. But I know Chef's going to have that division. Should be easy for him, you know, after he looks up all those YouTube plays and shit. So he should be good, you know.
Hey,
and
hold on.
Yeah.
You know what? That's something that I want to speak on, too.
Oh, shit.
Let me hit that one real quick. Because this was an argument that me and them had during the game, during the mic, right? Understand that if you cry to a person about YouTube plays, in my eyes, the way my mother raised me, mean that your ass been on YouTube watching YouTube plays.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Real shit. Because if you know all the YouTube plays that you say you don't use, how did you just go to YouTube and find all the motherfuckers that you don't use?
Okay, let me answer that for you though, Chef.
Like,
this is what I do. Let me answer that for you, Chef. Let me answer that for you because this is what I do. Like when I play M, first I watch his videos, I see what plays he run, and you know they got so many formations now. Some plays you don't know what the play is, but you can see the name of the play. So what I do is I go in and I Google the play from Madden 17, whatever. And then if it pop up on YouTube, there you go. That's what I do now. I don't use YouTube like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just that I scout each individual guy, and if he running a play that I know I need to focus in on, one of the first things I'm gonna do is see if I can find it on YouTube. To find out what's number one, I'm looking for what formation it is, so I can find out where it is, so I can practice against it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Here's my shit. When I always tell you, fucking YouTube player and shit. Half of the time, I'm just fucking talking shit. I really don't even know what fucking play that was or what it is.
I know when you talking shit, bro. We've been playing each other for years.
Yeah, and the thing about it is too is like I've gone to YouTube and checked out some plays that I've seen people run, right? And then I started trying to fucking remember it, man. By the time I get to the game, I forgot how already it went. So like, fuck it, I ain't using it. You know?
Yes, that too.
I'm saying I'm basically saying that shit to say like, man, listen, it's gonna be plays like me and M got in an argument because he said M had accused me of the swerve, and at the time I'm being dead honest, like I'm mad as shit because I have no clue what the fuck the swerve is.
Me too.
Right.
Me
All
either.
I knew is when I throw my ball deep and your motherfucking man back there, I'm not taking the chance with the computer. I'm catching my motherfucking ball. I want my shit. Like, I'm going to get my shit. And he was like, you motherfucker, and we got in a heated ass argument about it. And then he sent me a video. I'm like, man, that's not what I'm doing. But like, I don't look for shit like I don't know what the fuck on YouTube because I just play the game that I like to play, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I never like.
Yeah.
I just play how I like to play the game. Point blank for it, man. Like with the rules changing like that, it's gonna be a lot of people, man, that's gonna bail on the league. They're not gonna be able to handle it. But at the same time, it's gonna make the league better because you're gonna cut all the crying out.
Right. Now you know what's gonna happen is gonna like before, dude. When they had some good shit going on, and next thing you know, you got the so-called experts playing are gonna fucking bitch and complain, and then they're gonna fucking patch come out that lets you do that shit again. Right. You know, that's what usually happens. You know.
I'm gonna let you weigh in on this because I know I didn't criticize. So what do you think, man?
What we talking about?
We talking about
that Super Bowl when you set that nano blitz and them two playmaker blitzes.
You see that shit, Chef?
Yo, it was not a nano.
Middle, man.
It was not. Yo, that was a play.
Hey, I don't know. And you accused me of doing some stuff, you know. I thought we were going to lose our friendship. So, hey, were you mad on it?
I got my headphones in for this. Hold on.
I'm just playing with you. I had to.
Hey, Lord, it was so mad at me tonight. He accused me of the swerve. I'm trying to tell him I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah.
He gets so mad. Like, fucking bitch.
Oh, he gets heated. He gets heated.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Law. At least he don't take his ball and go home anymore, right? And say, "Fuck this league, I'm done."
Nah, we flatten this shit before we get a chance.
Right?
Hey, before I got in the league with him, every motherfucking page in every motherfucking league I was in used to have this shit on there. They used to be posting this rants in that motherfucker. He be on that motherfucker like, you know what? You motherfuckers crying like low ass faggots and shit. I can't deal with this shit. I'm out. What he say? Excuse me anyway, but you ain't even got to boot me because I already left, motherfucker.
Yeah, remember that shit?
All right, it's your turn. You got to defend yourself.
Y'all funny as shit, though. No, I can't get a little heated. Nah, but you feel me? I think I changed my ways during the playoff run, though. You feel me? Like, it was some shit that was happening, yo. I just kept quiet due to both the games, for real. But, yo, YouTube shit, yo. First, number one, it wasn't a nano, yo. It was a blitz. It was an edge.
It was a
blitz,
nano, yo.
It was not.
It was a fucking blitz, dude.
It was a blitz,
and
yo.
I seen where you sent the playmaker at.
Hell no, I ain't sent no playmaker. I don't even use playmaker.
You know, I'm glad somebody seen it besides me, though.
Hold on, playmaker on
yeah,
offense.
I seen it, yo. Matter of fact, I'm going to post it right after this podcast.
Post it, yo. Post it.
Right after this podcast.
I ain't use no playmaker, yo. Look, it was
I'll tell you what happened, man. That nigga got, when he got behind, he hit that panic button. He put all his stops.
It was I was up. I mean, it was 21-19. Why would I hit you with it? It was 21-19. All I had to do was
He
stop.
came in that bitch. Hey, listen, the 9-0 was so quick. Like, the nigga was up already. The ball wasn't even hiked yet. It was getting ready to be hiked. Nigga was already on his way through the line.
90 speed, 98 pursuit. He did a play action pass. I used the same blitz earlier in the game, and the running back picked it up because he ain't use a play action. He used a play action twice in a row.
On the first one, you playmaker the left end. On this one, you playmaker the right end.
What the fuck is a playmaker on defense?
You know what it is.
All right, let me address.
What's a playmaker on defense? What you talking about? QB spy?
Let me address the YouTube thing. I gotta address the YouTube thing. Like,
you better address that 9-0 blitz.
The YouTube thing. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You can find any play on YouTube. So when people say you YouTubing somebody, come on, man, you can find any play on YouTube.
Hold on, Pat. You run corner strike. That's a YouTube play. Everybody runs.
Man, every play on Madden is a YouTube play, man. That's something we're gonna have to get away from too.
And you
honestly, like,
watch my offensive videos. You will not see nobody set their shit up like I set my shit up, yo.
Me?
I think they was messing with you. They was playing.
We just fucking with you.
Don't get back into, you know.
I'm not, but I'm just saying.
Because you know I wouldn't be defending your ass if it was true.
Yo, I'm not. I'm just saying. Don't
quit the podcast, Tim. I'm just fucking with you. Don't quit the podcast and cuss me out, yo. I'm just playing. I'm on my funny man.
I wasn't about to do that. I'm just trying to say, you feel me? What Law was trying to say, like every play is a YouTube play. You feel me? Every play can be found on there. But I have never went on there and said, I'm going to take this play and put it in my playbook. Nah, I see other people run plays, and I'm saying, oh, that shit, like Pat, that 24 power play that you run. When we played against each other, I took that shit from you. I'm like, shit, you run that shit, cool. Bam.
You're a good thief.
Yeah, I'm a good thief. I go online, I play online hit-to-hit. They run some good shit. Oh, yeah, I'm about to take that shit. Fuck that shit.
And I do the same thing. You know, I feel you on that. You know,
so
I do the same thing.
Hey, but that wasn't
at the end of the day, man, this shit is a game. And sometimes, at the end of the day, the better player win. I don't give a fuck what you run. I'm running like dudes be like, yo, you pick your defensive plays quick. I don't give a fuck what your scheme is. I'm staying in my scheme. You will not force me out of my scheme.
That quarter shit.
My scheme.
that quarter shit that stopped the run for some fucking reason.
Now that shit right there get you beat, though, sir. That shit right there get you beat.
You're not gonna force me to play shit that you want me to play that I'm not used to playing. It's not my team set up.
That's one lesson I learned in Madden over the years, though, sir. The attitude right there would get you beat.
YouTube, Insta-chat, all that shit. I'm playing to win. I'm trying to pick that.
You got to adjust, man. Sometimes you got to adjust, man.
I'm going up high. You better have your cornerbacks and your safeties on point. Because if I catch one more slipping, it's going to be a long-ass day. Point blank period.
For you, maybe.
Work, though.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Did what you going to do. All right. Okay. Hey, now, all right, fellas. Now, we've been at it for about 2 hours.
Dang.
Holy shit.
Now, we haven't got to GBL yet.
Dang.
So I'm going to leave it up to y'all. Do we want to go through GBL, division by division, or do we want to save it to next week?
We save it for next week.
Save it till next week. We can do GBL.
All right, bet. Hey, all right. So everybody, that was a good podcast. I'm gonna post it on the thing. I didn't get a chance to post it live so guys can watch it, but hopefully they can tune in and watch it in retrospect. But Alex, I think it was a good conversation. And then like I said, so next week we'll go through GBL same way, division by division, and kind of ramp things up to Madden 18. So good shit, everybody. And all right, fellas.
Hey, what were you saying earlier about probably have people call in and shit next week or next soon or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to have that set up too, man. To where like I said, it's a feature in the Google Chat where you can set up a phone number, put it out there in advance, and guys can call in. So that would be a good feature to add on to it. And I'm gonna try to have that set up by next week.
Cool.
All right.
All right, man. Good talking to you guys. Yeah, y'all be safe.
All right, fellas.
All right, fellas.
Good shit, man.
Be safe.
Yeah.
All right, man. Live.